Enjoying this very moment. So we've been going through Joshua 1, 8, and 9 this week. I'm going to read it in entirety one more time. Just such encouraging verses. Do not let the book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. And then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So we're focusing on that last part today. We don't want to be, of course, terrified or discouraged. We just want to be in God's presence because we know when we get there, everything becomes better. We feel safe. We feel protected. We feel calm. It is the best place to be. So just right now, enjoying the presence of God. And sometimes even just, we've talked about this before, just saying his name is so very comforting. Just knowing that he's with you. Just drawing in his presence. So as you breathe here, just take a moment to do that while you rest. And you can draw in those big breaths or small breaths, whatever you like. Take a couple more breaths here in your resting pose. And then with a big breath in, let's take the arms overhead. Bringing your feet in line with your hips for that lovely upside down Superman pose, stretching all the way back. Think about your fingertips reaching for that wall behind you. On your exhale, bring your right leg in, squeeze it into your body. And then with your right hand on your right knee, you can release your left hand. Just circle that right knee around, working into your right hip joint. So if you want to, just really move slowly here. It's really entirely up to you, working into that right side. We're going to take one more, and then we'll reverse. Always good to notice what you feel. Keep the left side of your body down, your left shoulder down. Take one more circle and bring it back into center and stretch it back. Reaching all the way back. Big inhale. Big exhale. Let's do that left side. Squeeze it in. And then when you're ready with your left hand on your knee, you can release that right hand and just make some big circles. Working into your hip joint. If you do have any hip issues and you need to maybe avoid some areas in your circle, that's okay. Just go around it. It's still good to do this. It's still good to get this full range of motion, as full as you can get into that hip joint. So let's take one more here and then reverse. Notice your breath. Nice and big and slow. Let's take a couple more. Bring it back into center. Nice job, you guys. Take it all the way back one more time. So a nice big long stretch, upside down Superman. Here we go. Reach. And this So when you exhale, bring your legs in. So you're going to touch at your big toes like you're in butterfly legs. You're going to take your hands to your knees, and your knees are going to go in and out just like butterfly wings. So just touch near those big toes or anywhere that works, but keeping the feet together. The knees are going in and out like butterfly wings. So getting those hips from a different direction here, that lateral direction. So glad you guys could join me today. I hope you don't have a sty on your eye like I do. It is not pretty and it hurts. I didn't know styes hurt. I don't think I've ever had one before. I think I thought I had one, but I really hadn't, because this thing hurts, and I guess styes really hurt. Okay, so let's take a couple more here. Bring it back into center. Take your legs nice and high. Draw your legs in with your hands on the backs of your legs. You can flex your feet here. If you want to lift your head up towards your knees, feel free to do that. You get that deep stretch into the backs of your legs with your feet totally flexed. If your head is up, go ahead and release. Bring everything back into center. Take your right ankle over your left ankle. Point your toes really strong here. And then flex your feet. Point your toes and flex your feet. And point and flex. Let's go ahead and switch. So take the opposite ankle on top. Same thing. Point your toes and flex. Point your toes, feel that lovely stretch into the top of your feet, and flex, and point, and flex. Nice job, you guys. Legs come really wide. Take a big breath in here. Maybe press into your legs to get that really deep stretch into your inner groin muscles. Let's flex our feet, and then exhale, point your toes. Do that again. Inhale, flex your feet. Exhale, point your toes. One more time, inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Draw those legs together. Drop your knees to your chest with your exhale. Bring your feet to your mat with your inhale. Arms out to your side. Shift your hips to the right side of your mat. Your knees go to the left. We're in our twist. Just a nice, gentle twist. So try to get knees stacked. Hips stacked, shoulders on the ground. Oh, and try to stack your feet as well. So you're looking out to your right hand, the knees are to the left. And we're going to take 2 or 3 breaths here. Super nice. Let's switch sides. Bring your feet to your mat. Shift your hips to the other side. So this time knees are right. Head is left. Hips stacked, knees stacked. Maybe you can get those feet stacked. Shoulders down. Just allow your twist to happen. And we'll take 2 or 3 breaths here. Great way to go, you guys. Bring those feet back into center. Shift everything back into center. Draw your knees into your chest. Exhale. Let's take the hands behind your knees. And just gently rock and roll forward and back. Let's go 4 times today. Such a great movement. I think I did 4. I think I need 1 more. Let's come all the way up. All right, sitting with your legs crossed. Beautiful job. Everybody get in. Yep, everybody got in. All right, big breath up. Inhale. Hands together in prayer. Drop it down to heart center with your exhale. And we'll do it again. Big breath up. Stretch it up as you inhale. Hands together in prayer. Drop it down with your exhale. We're going to go to half lotus. So bring 1 foot up. If you don't like half lotus, totally good. Just stay where you're at with your legs crossed. Take a nice little twist. So left hand on your right knee, Opposite arm is behind you, and you're really dropping those shoulders as you twist from the bottom up. Looking over your back shoulder. Let's go ahead and release and go the other way. So again, use that arm behind you, prop that spine up, and then twist from the bottom up. Keeping shoulders dropped, looking back over the back shoulder. Remember, we're not holding the breath, okay? You guys know that, but I still want to remind you. Little breaths. Let's go ahead and release, bring it back into center. So if you're in your half lotus, go ahead and switch legs, bring the opposite leg up. It's really a nice stretch into your ankles and your feet when you go into that half lotus. And if you want to do full lotus, you can always do that too. So let's go ahead and go to our twist. Over that back shoulder. Keeping the shoulders very well dropped. And then we'll release. And we'll go the other way. This is our last time. So nice strong twist. Draw the belly in. Stay with your breath. Beautiful job, you guys. Bring it back into center. You can stay there if you want, or you can go back to your crossed legs. Nice job. So we're going to do our shoulder shrugs. So draw your shoulders up, drop them down, shoulders up, drop them down. So remember, we create the tension that we don't like, and then we feel that huge release when we drop the shoulders down. Ramming those shoulders to your ears, drop them down. Let's do 2 more. Tension and that lovely feeling of release. And 1 more. Squeeze them up. Let them go. So nice. So I want you to close your eyes. Think about your nose. You're going to make some nice little tiny circles. Little golf ball sized circles. So just starting to work into your neck. We're going to make those bigger and bigger. So now you're into more of a orange size. And then a grapefruit size. And just keep breathing and moving that nose around, working into your neck. So now we're more into a salad plate size. Everything is related to food, it seems like, that I'm saying. I didn't plan that. And now a dinner plate size. Nice big dinner plate. I guess the golf ball is not something related to food. So nice big circles here. And just with your eyes closed, just see what you feel. Move slowly. We'll take 1 more and then we're going to reverse. So when you're ready, slow it down. Go the opposite way. Nice big circles. So starting with those dinner plate size circles. And then going into those salad plate size circles. I guess they're just good references, right? Let's go into those grapefruit sized circles. And oranges. And sticking with the food theme, I'll go lemon, small lemon. All right, nice job, you guys. Bring it back into center. Take a big breath up. Inhale, big forward fold. Exhale, reach it out, look down, stretch forward. Keep your hips down, stretch out that back. Really think about those fingertips reaching towards whatever is in front of you. And then let's take it over to the side. Nice big stretch here. Go all the way to the other side. Just slide it over, stretch it out. Bring it back into center. Take 1 big breath here. And then walk it back up. Move into your chest opener. So taking your hands behind you, lifting the chest, widening the area between your shoulders, squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Remember, hands can be close, hands can be far away. Whatever feels best for you. You can drop your chin down if that bothers your neck. The really think about lifting your heart space. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Breathing into the chest. Last breath. Way to go, you guys. Go ahead and come on up. Come on to your knees. Tabletop. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips, fingers spread wide. We're going to now walk the hands forward. Keep those fingers spread wide. We're going to come into our puppy pose. Hips over your knees. Head on the mat. 3 big breaths. Really stretch it forward. Feel that lovely stretch into your lat muscles. All right, let's take that left arm, pass it under your right arm for a nice little twist in your upper back. So your left palm is up. Really reach forward with your right fingertips. We'll take a breath here. Bring it back into center, switch sides. Right arm passes under the left, palm up. Lean into it. Left finger's reaching forward. Head on the mat. Take a breath. Way to go. Bring it back into center. Find your tabletop. So press back up. And we'll do our cat and cow. So exhale for cat. We're going to go 3 rounds. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Nice and strong. Tilting pelvis out. Do it again. Exhale round for cat. Inhale to your cow. Lifting the chest. One more time. Exhale round cat. Inhale, that strong cow. So we're going to come back to the tabletop. Right leg back. Calf muscle stretch. Press into the ball of your foot and your toes, pushing your right heel back. Love this stretch. Engage the muscles in that right leg. Take a breath. Bring it in. We'll do the other side. Left leg back. Intentional here, make it count. Engage the muscles in that leg. Push the left heel back. Press in the ball of the foot and the toes. One more breath. Tabletop. So let's do 3 cat and cows. Here we go. Round for cat. Inhale for cow. Do it again. Round for cat. Think of that lovely arch in your spine. Head drops. Inhale, cow. Lift the chest. One more set. Exhale, round, cat. Inhale to cow. So nice. So good for that spine. You guys are awesome. Back to our tabletop. Here we go. Let's lift into our downward facing dog. When you get there, just check in with your hands. Arms are strong. Hips are lifted. You're walking it out left and right. Toes pointed forward. Let's take our legs nice and wide here. Left hand to your right leg. Draw your body in. Get that lovely stretch. Maybe you look up under your arm. Switch left hand to its place. Right hand to the left leg. Draw the body in. Maybe you go for the twist. Bring it back into center. We'll do it one more time. Left hand to that right leg. Keep that arm extended, that right arm extended and strong. Don't let the hand that's on the mat. Keep that strong. Let's go ahead and switch. Other side. Right hand to the left leg. Don't collapse towards that left shoulder, that left arm. Keep it strong. Right hand back to its place. We'll do 2 big heel lifters. Stretch out your feet, heels high, drop it down, exhale, push it back. And do it again. Heels come high, heels come down, press your hips back. Walk your feet back in for your downward facing dog. Walk into the center of the mat. We're going to slowly rise up to our chair pose. So come into a nice strong chair. We're going to sweep the arms back, palms up, sweep it forward, sweep back, sweep it forward, drop your hands to prayer. Right leg comes back, bring it forward, left leg comes back. Try to stay seated here in your chair pose with your glutes and your quadriceps really firing. So keep taking one leg back and then the other. It's a nice little skier's move. This might be the only skiing we get this year, considering there's no snow. So let's take a few more. Keep breathing. And then we'll bring it back into center. And we'll rise up strong, stretching all the way up. Pressing palms together in prayer here still. Nice strong stretch up. Rooting down into those feet, which are right under your hips. Toes pointed forward. Let's take it to the side. And then drop that lower arm. Reach down the leg. Look up under the top arm. Let's lift, bring it back into center. We'll go the other way. Take it to the other side. Drop that lower arm. Look up under your top arm. Press that outer hip out and away. Let's bring it back into center. Nice job, you guys. Big swan dive all the way down. Bring your hands to your lower legs. Look up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And do that one more time. Look up halfway. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Take it all the way down. Find your downward facing dog. So hands forward, feet back. You're into your downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and step it out here. So just walk it out left and right. Bring it back into center. We're going to shift forward into our plank pose. So bring your shoulders over your wrists. Maybe it feels better if your shoulders go a little past your wrists. We're going to go back into our downward facing dog. Press it back. Right leg comes high. Point your toes. Lift that right foot. Take it down. Left leg comes high. Point those toes towards the sky. Take it down. Back into your plank. Nice and strong. This is really good for your shoulders. Let's go into that downward facing dog again. Right leg comes high. Lower it down. Left leg comes high. Lower it down. Shift back into your plank. Nice and strong. Draw that belly up. Engage those legs. Push your heels back. Shift to your downward facing dog. One more time here. Right leg high. Really point those toes. Lift that foot to your three-legged dog. Lower it down. Left leg high. Lift those feet. Those toes. Press the ground away. Lower it down. Awesome job, you guys. Walk it forward to your hands. We're going to take a forward fold here. Wrap the arms around your face. Okay? And if you want to, sway. Release the neck towards the ground. Release the head towards the ground. Let's bring it back into center. Release the arms. Find your way to your chair pose. Lengthen all the way up. Stretch up. So really rooting into your feet. reaching towards the sky. Bring your left knee up. So your left foot is flexed, so balancing pose here. Just for a second or two. Flex that left foot, and then we'll take that left leg all the way back for warrior one. Okay, so here we are in warrior one. That wasn't so hard, wasn't it? Let's go to revolving side angle stretch. Left hand down, right arm high. Take a couple circles in that right wrist. Reverse. Rise back up to your warrior one. Nice and strong. Sink into your pose. Then we'll go the other way. So do your side angle stretch. So right hand down, left arm high. Looking up to your left palm. We're going to circle that left wrist. Nice and pretty. Then reverse. And rise back up. Just take those arms out and back up to your warrior one. Hands to the mat. Right, like that, downward facing dog. Let's take that vinyasa. Finding your plank. Here we go. Drop it down strong. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Walk it forward. We'll take a nice little forward fold, not quite as long this time. You can wrap the arms around your face, maybe sway. Back into center, release, find chair pose. Sit into your heels. All right, let's lengthen up, stretch it all the way up, root down into your feet. So again, think about your right knee. You're going to lift. You're going to really plant that left foot. Little balancing pose here. Right foot is flexed. Just hold maybe for a breath or two. And then go into your warrior one. Take it all the way back. I know you guys nailed it. And if you didn't, don't worry about it. It's all good. Warrior one. Let's go to revolving side angle stretch. Right hand down, left arm high. Circle the wrist. Reverse. Rise back up. Nice and strong. Sink in. Go the other way. So now you're going into that side angle stretch. Looking up to that palm, circling the hand, and reverse. Spread out those fingers. Way to go, everybody. Take those arms out, rise back up to your nice, strong warrior one pose. Hands to the mat. Left leg back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take your flow. Find your plank, lower it down. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, let's come to a child's pose. So I've been trying to give you guys some little just interesting health tips that I find along the way, and this week they're actually from Dr. Alan Christensen, well-known doctor, smart guy, good information. So we're talking. I watched a video of him talking about building our immune systems for the obvious reason that we want to build our immune system these days. And let's see, we talked on Wednesday about eating good quality proteins and how that helps build immune cells because they need protein to build. And today we're talking about culinary spices, anything that you can add into your food. And what I thought was really interesting is a lot of times we feel like we need to put in like 2 tablespoons of black pepper or something. And he was saying, it's just regular amounts of these spices will help our immune system. We don't need to, consume 2 tablespoons of cinnamon or something like that. Just regular amounts that you can add to your food do make a difference. And the ones he mentioned are, of course, garlic, ginger, turmeric, cardamom, rosemary, cinnamon, black pepper, and basil. So all of these things, freshly ground or however you want, he said just normal amounts. Add them to your recipes, they make a difference. So I thought that was good to know because, again, I always thought you had to have these large amounts and like who's going to consume, quarter cup of turmeric? No, I'm not going to do that. So he made it really sound very easy and doable. So add those things. Garlic, we all know, we've known for years, garlic is good for our immune system. So add those things, more of those things to your food. All right, so let's take a couple more breaths here in your child's pose. And find your way into your upward facing dog with that lovely extension into your spine, pressing hands into the ground, pressing into the tops of your feet. Let's tuck our toes for downward facing dog. So we're going to go through all that again. We're going to go through a little faster this time, a little quicker. So walk your feet to your hands, take a lovely forward fold, wrap the arms around your face. Just take a breath or two here, maybe a sway or two. And then bring it back into center, come up to your chair pose, nice and strong. Sit into those glute muscles. And then we'll rise up. So again, planting right foot, left knee comes up, flex your left foot, take your left foot back for your warrior one. I could have gone back more. Yeah, you can always adjust it. All right, great job, you guys. Let's go into revolving side angle stretch. Left hand down, right arm high. We'll just circle the wrist twice, then reverse. Rise back up to your warrior one. Sink into that nice strong pose and then go the other way. Right hand down, left arm high. Take a couple circles and reverse. Rise back up to your warrior one. Hands to the mat, right leg back. Downward facing dog. Let's move through our vinyasa with intention, lowering down strong, healing it up. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Way to go. Let's walk it forward. And tiptoe forward if you want. Frame the face, hang. Sway a couple times if you want. Release, chair pose. Strong. Sit in the heels. Rise up. Lengthen up, stretch it up. Right leg comes high. Bring that knee up, right foot flexed. Balance here just for a minute or two. A breath or two. Take it back. Warrior one. Oh, you guys would not like that. All right, let's go to revolving side angle stretch. Right hand down, left arm high. Circle that left wrist. And go the other way. Take those arms out, rise up back to your warrior one. Let's go the other way to that side angle stretch. Just a couple circles here with the wrist. Reverse. And come back up to your warrior one. Sinking in strong. Hands to the mat. Left leg back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take your vinyasa. Whatever way you take it, if you want to drop your knees, feel free. Moving through with your breath. Coming back into your downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to take our legs outside of the mat. And we're going to jump in and out. So do this at your own pace. Okay, there's no pressure. Just jump in and out, in and out. It's just some good little cardio. Good work into your legs and your glute muscles. So in and out, in and out, in and out. Again, go at your own pace. You can stop if you want, no big thing. If you're still with us, we're going to take 5 more, 3 more. Last one. Back to downward facing dog. All right, let's take a little child's pose. Adjust your clothing if you need to. Take a sip of water if you need to. All right, breathe. All right, some good little cardio. I love that movement. Always sure to bring the cardio. All right, so Psalm 18:10 says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. So say his name and get into his presence. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. We're talking about being in God's presence today, and that is a great way to do it, is just to rest, just to become very present, as you are doing right now, just to breathe. We've even talked in the past about saying his name as we breathe, breathing in and saying Yah, breathing out and saying Way. It's a beautiful practice to be in. Drawing in his presence, feeling that love, that security, protection. You're doing an awesome job. Take 3 or 4 more breaths here, just enjoying God's presence. All right. Let's come on up, and we're going to do some lovely core work. So go ahead and come onto your back. Hands behind your head, your knees start out bent. We're going to take that right elbow to the left knee. Send your right leg out, both feet are flexed. And we'll go the other way. Left elbow to the right knee. And then we'll just keep switching. Again, you're going to go at your own pace here. You really think about pressing the heels out like you're pushing something away, almost like a cycling motion. Just pressing away. You're pushing that pedal away. And you can always drop your heels down if you'd like to. But definitely make sure you are using your breath as you move. All right, let's take 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Bring your knees back into your chest. Squeeze them in. Go ahead and take your legs in butterfly, so soles of your feet are together, your knees are wide. You're in a reclined butterfly. Take your hands behind your head. Again, we're going to lift with our elbows coming together. So look down the center line of your body and then lower, open it up, bring everything back to the ground, and do that again. So lift, really crunch, bring the elbows towards each other, and bring it all the way back down. So use your breath here. You can exhale as you lift. Inhale as you bring it back. Keep the soles of your feet pressed together. Keep lifting and lowering. Again, go at your pace. Use that breath. And as you lift, really focus on drawing that belly down. So think about your belly button. Draw it down as you lift and squeeze in. All right, let's do 5 more. Here's 5. And 4. And if you guys don't go the same pace as me, totally fine. And 3, you might be going faster, you might be going slower. And 2. And 1. All right, way to go. Bring your knees together, take your legs high. We're going to take our hands under. Well, you probably have to bring your feet to the mat to do that. Take your hands under your hips with that diamond shape, right under your hips. And then give me that little support there with your legs high and your feet flexed. We're going to drop the legs down slowly. Draw the knees in. Take the legs up. Do it again. Drop them down. Knees come in and up. Down, knees in and up. You can always drop those heels all the way to the mat if you want. Just your body, it's your choice. All right, let's do 3 more here. 3. Keep moving, keep breathing. There's 2, and our last one. So of course we need to reverse. So this time we're gonna press it out, lift it up, bend the knees, drop the knees towards the chest. Do it again. Take it out, scoop it up. Feel that core working. Drop those knees to your chest, press it out, scoop up, drop your knees to your chest. So again, really important that you're not holding your breath here. Okay, oxygenate. Let's do 3 more. Here we go, there's 3. And 2. And 1. You guys are awesome. Draw it all back into your chest. Take those hands out. Squeeze your knees into your chest. So let's roll on up. And then come on your belly. And we'll stretch that out. Okay, so we're going to come down. We're going to come up into a nice big up dog. So when you're ready, press up to lengthen your spine, but also your abdominal muscles. Really stretch that out. Your hands are not in a good place. If your shoulders are up by your ears, that is not good. So move your hands to where it's more extended. Okay, lengthening up. Good. All right, we'll take 1 more breath here, really focusing on stretching out your spine and your abdominal muscles. And then lower down, take the side of your face to your mat, arms to your sides, relax. It does not work with glasses. Just let everything go here, breathe. Good core work, you guys. So important to keep our core strong. So good for everything, but really keeps healthy back. Also helps us in our poses, many of our poses, especially warrior poses, so many poses where we use our core. Nice job. Take 1 more breath here. All right, second time is going to be our airplane. So bringing your chest up, arms out, legs together, toes together. Launch off of your mat into your airplane. Take off. Take those palms down. Breathe. Lift everything. 1 more breath in. Maybe come up more. And then release. Take it down. Other side of your face to your mat. Arms to your sides. Relax. Take a few more breaths here. Chin back to your mat. Gently press up. Find your way to your tabletop. Bring your hands a little bit forward. We're going to make those nice, big, wonderful circles with our hips. So just really press those hips out. You might want to close your eyes here and just really focus on those circles, making them as big as you can. And just slowly moving through. There's no hurry here. The slower you go, the more you're going to feel what's going on in your hips and your low back. Maybe you feel it in your hip flexors. 1 more here. Reverse. Notice your breath. You guys are awesome. Way to get to your mat today. Good job. Let's take 1 more circle here. Come back into center and find your way to your back. For final stretches. Nice job, everybody. Well done. Bring that right leg in, left leg extended on the mat. Squeeze that right knee in towards your right shoulder with your hands at your lower right leg. Make sure your hips are squared, your shoulders are squared, your neck is long. We'll take one more breath here. Right hand on your right knee, let your right leg fall out to the right side. Open that right hip up. And then just go for whatever feels good here. Left side stays down. We'll take a few breaths. Let's go ahead and lift the right knee and go to twist. Right knee over the left side, right arm is out, lift your right hand. Lovely spinal twist. If you want to take your right hand to your right hip, or your low back, or your glute muscles, or anything that might feel tender, sore, or tight, feel free to rub that out. You can always go into your IT band as well, which goes down the side of the leg. Those get tight. That's nasty. Tight IT bands are not good. All right, you guys, one or two more breaths here. Nasty is probably not a good word to use during yoga. It's unkind, I'll say. A bad IT band is unkind. Bring it back into center. Send your right leg out. Bring your left leg in. Interlace your fingers at your lower left leg. Draw your left knee towards your left shoulder. Squeeze it in tightly. Right leg is extended. One more breath here. We'll go for the hip opener. So release that. Take your left leg out to your left side. Keeping the right side down. Find your best hip opener here. And we'll take a few breaths. All right, lovely job. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Left knee comes over the right side. You can shift that right hip under the left, come into your twist. Left arm is out, or again, maybe you want to take that left hand and rub out some sore areas. Entirely up to you. Stay with your breath. Way to go, everybody. Let's release and bring it back into center. Bring everything back into center. Draw your knees into your chest. Squeeze it in. We're going to take our legs up in the air, and we're just going to hold here. Just doing legs in the air. That's what it's called, and that's what's going on. So your hands are on the backs of your legs. We're just going to take just maybe half a minute here to just let those legs reap the benefits of this pose where everything comes down. Just allowing the veins in your legs to have a break. This is very good for your circulation, good for your lymphatic system. So just breathe here and enjoy. We'll just stay here a little bit longer. Just notice what you feel in your feet, your legs, maybe your toes. Sometimes my toes tingle when you do this for a while. Just see what you feel. couple more breaths in your legs in the air position. Let's drop the knees into the chest with your exhale. And then stretch it back with your inhale. Reaching back, pointing your toes, lengthening everything you can here. Nice job, you guys. Really stretch and then stretch a little bit more. Keep breathing. Exhale, bring your knees in, head to your knees to your head, rounding your spine. One more time, all the way back, big breath, big stretch, point your toes, reach back. Again, just stay here for a little bit and stretch and breathe. And let's release. Bring the knees in, head to your knees to your head. Gently release everything. Walking the legs out, floating the arms to your sides, palms up. Take up some space. Make sure you have plenty of space there. Just really use it. Get wide with your body. We'll take one more big breath in here, breathing in deeply into the belly, into the lungs. And then open the mouth and let that go out through the lungs and out through the belly. And then breathe softly. In and out. In and out. Allowing everything to release. Scanning through your toes and your feet. Tops of your feet, bottoms of your feet. Your heels, allowing your feet to relax fully. Scanning up through the legs, your lower legs, noticing your shins, your calf muscles, your knees, moving into your upper legs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings. Just allowing everything to fully release. Let's move to our fingertips. So become aware of your fingertips and your fingers. The backs of your hands, the palms of your hands, your thumbs, your wrists. And allow your fingers and your hands to fully relax. Notice your lower arms, your elbows. Notice the triceps and biceps in your upper arms, all the way up to your shoulders, allowing everything to just fully relax. Bring your attention to your tailbone. And then moving into your pelvic region, your glute muscles, your lower back, just scanning through, allowing everything to relax, fully relax, all the way into your mid-spine, your upper spine. Bring your focus now to the front side of your body. Your lower belly, your upper belly, your diaphragm, your chest. Just allowing it all to fully relax. Allowing those exhales to help you just to release all the muscles, any tension. Just release it. All the way up into your pectoral muscles and your upper chest. into your neck. Maybe you want to swallow just to acknowledge your neck, allowing the neck to fully relax. Your jaw, your tongue, your mouth, all those muscles in your cheeks. Allow everything to fully relax. Just keep scanning through, keep releasing, and keep letting go. Into the eyes, muscles around the eyes, relax all those muscles in your upper face, all the way to your forehead. Forehead is smooth and fully relaxed. The top of your head down the back of your head. Notice the entire area of your head. Letting all those muscles, everything is releasing as the head becomes very soft and sinks heavily into the ground. Coming back to your breath. Just like an old friend, always there. Our God is a great big God. Bigger than all our worries, bigger than all our cares. He comforts us. He protects us. Again, Proverbs 18:10 says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe." So just saying his name, inviting in his presence. He is God with us, Emmanuel. We can say that all year, not just at Christmas, because we love being with him. He loves being with us. It is a very mutual thing. So let's spend some time right now in his presence, just breathing, enjoying, and relaxing. Really nice, everybody. Gently bring back some movement. You can point and flex your feet. You can circle out your wrists. Go over to your side. Stay there for just a little bit. And then come on up. We'll bow our heads in prayer. Oh, dearest Heavenly Father God, we love that you are always with us. We love your word. We love that you tell us to not be afraid or discouraged. God, we just want to cling to you with all the craziness going on in our world, God, we just cling to you. We just thank you for being such a big God, big God. We're so grateful. We worship you. We praise you, Lord. And I thank you for these wonderful students. I pray this time together has blessed them from top to bottom, and from the inside out. And I pray that they feel blessed because of this time together with you. I pray that we would never forget what you've done for us on the cross, that you took the punishment of our sins so that we can live with you forever in heaven. We give you all the glory and all the honor and all the praise. It's in your holy and precious name that we pray. Amen and amen. All right, yay, you guys. Way to go. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Do something great for yourself.
Thank you, Mary Beth. I hope your eyes get better.
Yeah, right. You know what? It actually, whoops, that was the wrong thing to hit. It actually, sorry about that. It actually already feels better, yeah.